They've outplayed this team twice so far with 2 more games left in the season series. The big question is, can they extend their streak tonight?
Yeah, they've been looking forward to this one. They've had their numbers so far this season. They've got nothing but confidence when it comes to this matchup.
Pass to Barrett. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Outside Porzingis. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs. First quarter of play, a minute in. From deep, Mobley. Pure from three-point range.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they get it back. The Rockets again can't hit.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Houston. 7-point differential. To the paint. To halt the run. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
If you let Russ operate in the pick and roll, he will make quality decisions.
San Antonio ball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Barrett. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Barrett. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And the shot's good. Suggs has gotten his second bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Mobley. 5 points in the game.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Porzingis for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Mobley, right side. And a missed layup. Rockets trail by 5. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Westbrook. Rebound by San Antonio.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Brown. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
They get it back. Pass to Mobley. Second chance effort. Clock at 6. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Now here's Mobley. 7 points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Spurs need to get one up here. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Barrett. And the layup is good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
For 3, Porzingis. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up.
The Spurs, 21.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Pass to Christie. Now Bagley sinks that one from the post. Bagley's gotten his first basket of the night. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Houston.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Siakam. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the shot goes.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Johnson. Right now averaging 6 a game. Outside Bagley. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Here's Porzingis.
All already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Left side Bagley. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And down it goes. 2 points. Barrett's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And that one's good. Bagley.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And here's Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Johnson. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Rockets trail by 14. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
R.J. Barrett.
Outside Joe. Pass to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Wiggins. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And the Spurs with possession here after the basket by Houston. Pass to Christie. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. Siakam with the defensive effort. Porzingis for 3. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley on a screen. And it's Barrett off the drive.
Possessing considerable speed and athleticism, it's clear Barrett relishes attracting contact on the drive.
First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 20 seconds left in the first half.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Hauser. Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. San Antonio on top, leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets trail by 17. Williams with the screen. Pass to Brown. Left side, Williams. Wiggins outside. And stolen by Suggs. And here's Valanciunas. To the inside. Over Williams. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Houston's ball. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. Now here's Suggs. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Siakam. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keep possession. And San Antonio making a change here. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Westbrook. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Outside Barrett. Valanciunas sets a screen. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Suggs. Jackson the screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Jackson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Playing with no fear. Westbrook getting downhill and making things happen.
Both shots good from the strike. And Barrett has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They led the game at one point by 20. Suggs outside. Back to Barrett. Stolen by Siakam. To the paint. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Browns got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
To the left side wing. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Wiggins. Over to the left wing. Rebounded by Suggs.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jackson outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for San Antonio provided some info for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Way to go, everyone.
1:04 left in the third quarter.
Inbound to the Spurs.
Outside Bagley.
Bagley with the rim. Ocha, Amachi, Keon Johnson. Victor.
Pass to Oladipo. Bagley sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Bagley's got 12 points in the game.
Sometimes people forget about Oladipo's passing ability. That was a great dime from him right there. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Abaji. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Westbrook outside. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead.
The Spurs, 59.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs lead by 15. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's the break. And jams it home. Westbrook.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
Bagley for 3. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Houston. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Assisted.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender a bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Abaji. Oladipo left side. 6 to shoot. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Johnson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Bagley sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Spurs lead by 13.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Porzingis. Nice move. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Jackson outside. Back to Suggs. The floater. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Brown. Up top, Westbrook. From 18 feet away. Porzingis misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Spurs substitution. Number 3, R.J. Barrett.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Siakam. Inside. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Now here's Suggs. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Christie. 5 on the clock. Here's Bagley. Porzingis grabs the board. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets trail by 13. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by Suggs. Barrett with it. Now Wiggins defending. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
It's tipped. Here's Christie. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
Bagley sets a screen. Takes the 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 16. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Back to Siakam. Launches a 3. Hauser can't get it to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Barrett. Suggs outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Houston ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. San Antonio ball.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.